RoboCop's command program, his set of directives. It determines his behavior. It's time to update the program, and I would like to hear from each one of you.
It's about time they asked us.
Well, we're getting a lot of heat, and I mean a lot of it from the parents' groups. And personally, I don't blame them. I'm a parent myself.
All that destructive behavior. He's become a role model for our children. Now what are we teaching them?
You have a point.
If he just talked things out with people instead of firing that big gun of his.
Couldn't he take a little time to address environmental issues?
Excuse me, what was that?
He could speak out on environmental issues.
Don't see any reason why not.
For all the shooting he does, I've never once seen him take the time to do anything nice. Like visit an orphanage.
You're absolutely right. Or help a cat out of a tree, or go door to door collecting for the Red Cross, or maybe even roasting some marshmallows with some Cub Scouts.
Why, Mr. Johnson, that is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Alako, we have something we want to tell you. All right, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Hollywood and the superhero universe?
Oh yes, definitely. Lauren is amazing, and it's great to have another actor within the Marvel University that I can talk and, because it's full of hearing people that don't sign, they don't understand, so we can express our feelings to each other sometimes. So it's nice to have someone by my side who knows what it means, and she's a fantastic actress. She gives me great advice, so yeah.
And not only will Echo continue to break ground in terms of deaf representation, but also in terms of indigenous representation. How important is that aspect of the series for you as well?
It's very important, because I remember growing up and watching things on the screen. It was always a white guy who played this superhero, so we need more people of color to be in the MCU, and it's just amazing that it's changing. And I can't wait for the future to be more inclusive, because I believe the kids, deserve to see that inclusivity.
Camera set. Ready. Action.
Alako, man, you could tell she just got it.
What is this shit? No, seriously, what is this shit, people? Are they serious? Is someone smoking crack down there at the Walt Disney Company? I just couldn't subject myself to this garbage. Walt Disney and Kevin Feige are doing this on purpose. So Echo, yeah, that's her name, and she isn't even comic book accurate to her character in print. The actress leaves me going, blah. Then when I look at her stone, unemotive face and listen to all the hoopla about representation and Native American inclusion, coupled with her status as a deaf amputee and the excited talk about using sign language in the show, it all sounds so cringe. A month earlier, I was looking at the Native American episode of the animated What If show and found myself laughing snarkily at the nuclear cringe watching the propaganda with X-ray vision. Just like that show, I can see right through this mess you titled Echo, staring at the liberal white female misandry and Karen-level hubris on display. The nerve of you so-called feminists to operate exclusively in your own self-interests boggles the mind. It is cultural vandalism of the highest order and outright fiscal insanity, considering the hundreds of millions of dollars you've wasted trolling the general public. I don't know how it works with the shareholders of Walt Disney. I sold my stock 2 years ago out of extreme necessity, and from the looks of things, it was the right thing to do. By the way, I'm a black man, and I didn't ask for your version of diversity, equity, and motherfucking inclusion. We didn't ask for the other shit either, and you supposed liberals keep dipping your wick in our ethnic community, using us as human shields for Christ's sake. We understand you have damn near the full support of the woman over here, but we'd prefer it if you could pull yourselves up by your supposed ethical bootstraps. We asked you not to kill off the Black Panther, but you did it anyway and told us his sister was good enough for our boys to look up to as a hero. The genders be damned and are subjective individually like fingerprints. You told us all the black men in Wakanda were out to lunch during the time frame of that second funeral-like movie. Then, you liberals had the bright idea to make the black people in the movie fight and war with the Mexicans. Diversity, equity, and fucking inclusion. Good job, people. Echo, huh? What would Thanos do if he saw her on the battlefield along with Miss Marvel, Kate Bishop, and Tessa Thompson, who's forgotten that she's playing a comic book character these days? She doesn't even wear the costume anymore. Chris Hemsworth still does. Go figure. Smash the patriarchy. I suppose you're all our white saviors, whether we like it or not. Fuck Echo. At times like this, I ask myself what Thanos would do in this situation.